The Stockades is an instance located inside of Stormwind City. The elite mobs are ranged from levels 24 to 26, and the bosses are between levels 26 and 29. There are 6 quests available for the Alliance to complete inside of the Stockades as early as level 22, with one quest, Basil Thread, which is part of a quest chain for the Seal of Rin, a best-in-slot ring for 19 twinks, can be completed at level 16. Of course, as with every dungeon guide, I've created 2 separate forum posts over at ClassicWoW.LIVE, one with quests and loot, and the other covering every single mob stats and abilities inside of the instance. Links are in the description. There are 2 quests given in Stormwind that don't have prerequisites. The Color of Blood requires level 22 and can be picked up from Nakova Rascal, who can be found walking around in the old town of Stormwind. Quail the Uprising requires level 22 and is begun at Warden Fellwater, just outside the dungeon's entrance. Now, Basil Thread, the 3rd quest given inside of Stormwind, requires you to first complete a full Deadmines run and obtain an unsent letter. You'll then have to go find Baros Alexton in the Cathedral Square, where he'll then give you the quest to obtain Thread's head inside the Stockades. Now, none of the quests completed inside of Stormwind rewards you with loot. Rather, you're going to need to complete the 3 quests obtained and completed in 3 different zones if you want to get your hands on some of those greenies. Crime and Punishment requires level 22 and is picked up from Councilman Millstipe in Duskwood. What Comes Around can be picked up from Guard Burton, found in Red Ridge Mountains, located next to the mailbox just outside of the inn. Now for our last quest, The Fury Runs Deep, this one can be picked up from Motley Garmison, found in Northern Wetlands. Now in order to begin this quest, you first must complete the Dark Iron War in Dunmater, which is full of level 28 and 29 elite mobs. The Dark Iron War requires level 25 to begin, therefore The Fury Runs Deep can't be completed until then. Now let's look at the loot inside the Stockades. Well, about that, it seems as if the Stormwind City Guard stripped every one of their valuables before they threw them inside the dungeon. Therefore, there isn't a single boss who drops any green or blue items. Although, there is a rare spawn, Brugal Iron Knuckle, who, if you're lucky enough to have spawn in your group, does drop a sweet dagger and a unique fist weapon at this level. Because of this reason, you may want to go the extra mile and obtain all the quests in order to get a few green items and additional experience from probably your one and only Stockades run around level 25. At first glance, this instance doesn't seem to hold that much value, and you honestly may just want to skip over it altogether during your leveling route. Although, I will say the possibility of this possibly being a pure grinding spot for level 26 to 28 players hasn't really been discovered yet, and even more so, the potential of competing in this 3-man dungeon meta I want to create for Classic, and participating in these 3-man speedruns, it can be aided with the information in my post I've created for each dungeon, and these forum posts, of course, will continue to be updated as Classic unfolds this summer. If this video was helpful, please consider leaving a like, and tune in for the rest of the dungeons in this series. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.